corazón de fuego, ven, quémame lento otra vez, que en tus ojos yo me pierdo y en tu llama viviré. Bajo el cielo de la plaza tiembla el aire al caminar, tu silueta rompe el alba como un sueño frente al mar. Lleva el viento tu perfume, jazmín, canela y ansiedad, y mi sangre se consume cuando tú me vuelves a mirar. Tus labios tienen la noche, tu cintura tiene el sol, y en el eco de tus pasos va temblando el corazón. Yo te quise desde lejos, como se quiere lo imposible, como la luna quiere al fuego, como un loco lo invisible. Ay, no me mires de ese modo, que se me rompe la razón, porque tu nombre va en mi boca como una herida y una canción. Corazón de fuego, arde, arde dentro de mi piel, eres llama de la tarde, eres vino y clavel. Corazón de fuego, canta, canta dentro de mi ser, si me rozas tiembla el alma, si te alejas muero otra vez. Sonaron palmas en la sombra, giró la noche alrededor, y tu vestido rojo encendía cada esquina de mi voz. La guitarra dijo tu nombre, la luna quiso comprender, porque una sola caricia puede hacerme renacer. Tus manos sobre mis hombros, tu aliento cerca del dolor, fuiste tormenta y refugio, fuiste pecado y redención. Y yo, perdido entre tus brazos, quise detener el reloj para quedarme en el milagro de tu cuerpo y su calor. Hay quien pudiera detenerte, hay quien pudiera no sentir, si cada vez que tú me besas la madrugada aprende a arder por mí. Corazón de fuego, arde, arde dentro de mi piel, eres llama de la tarde, eres vino y clavel. Corazón de fuego, canta, canta dentro de mi ser, si me rozas tiembla el alma, si te alejas muero otra vez. No sé si eres mi destino o la sombra de un querer, pero en tus ojos adivino todo lo que no supe ver. Eres la sal de mis heridas, eres la luz de mi pena, la dulce furia de la vida, la forma exacta de quemar. Si me condena tu distancia, que me condene sin piedad, prefiero un segundo en tus llamas que una eternidad sin tu verdad. Y aunque el silencio me persiga, y aunque te esconda la ciudad, yo seguiré por tus cenizas hasta volverte a encontrar. Y ay, corazón, corazón, no me dejes en la sombra, que sin tu fuego no hay canción, ni luna clara ni otra aurora. Ay, corazón, corazón, vuelve bailando entre mis venas, que esta pasión que tú me nombras me sabe a gloria y a condena. Corazón de fuego, arde, arde fuerte en mi interior, eres la llama que me parte, eres mi noche y mi fervor. Corazón de fuego, vuelve, vuelve a mí sin preguntar, que desde el día en que te tuve solo te supe esperar. Corazón de fuego, canta, canta hasta el amanecer, que si tu boca me levanta, yo vuelvo entero a renacer. Corazón de fuego mío, no te apagues por favor, que en el silencio de la noche todavía escucho escucho tu voz. Corazón de fuego, ven, quémame lento otra vez. Que si me miras, vida mía, yo arderé, yo arderé por tu querer. Blood and roses burning in the night. Ay, 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 mi amor, you were my wrong and right. I saw you near the old cathedral with red flowers in your hand. The moon was hanging over Seville like a promise made of sand. Your dress was black as midnight thunder. Your lips were sweet as Spanish wine. I knew that love would come with danger, but I still crossed the line. You looked at me like hidden fire. You touched my soul without a sound. And every prayer I had forgotten fell like ashes to the ground. Blood and roses, love and pain. You kissed my heart, then left it in the rain. Blood and roses, fire and scars. I still remember who you are. Oh, mi vida, you burned my name. Oh, mi herida, I love the flame. They said your heart belonged to sorrow. They said your beauty came with tears. But I was drunk on your perfume and deaf to every fear. Your father watched from the doorway. Your mother prayed behind the wall. But when the guitar started crying, I forgot them all. You whispered, love me for a moment. Don't ask me where I'll go. Then placed a rose upon my jacket, red as the blood below. Blood and roses, love and pain. You kissed my heart, then left it in the rain. Blood and roses, fire and scars. I still remember who you are. Palmas, palmas, wake the street. Tacon, tacon beneath our feet. Guitarra, cry what I can't say. Bring her shadow back my way. Red rose falling. My heart's still calling. One more rhythm, one more scar. Blood and rose is where you are. We dance beneath the lantern fire, our shadows shaking on the stone. For one night you were my heaven. For one dawn I was alone. You said forgive me when I leave you. The road was written in my name. Then kissed me like a final prayer and disappeared into the flame. The stars grew pale above the rooftops. The city woke too soon, and all that lived inside my hands was blood and roses under moon. Blood and roses, love and pain. You kissed my heart, then left it in the rain. Blood and roses, fire and scars. I has a cost. Maybe every rose we carry means another dream is lost. But I would bleed through every memory, I would burn through every song, just to hold you for one heartbeat, where my broken soul belongs. Now I walk through old Granada, with your rose pressed to my chest. Every petal turned to shadow, but your name still gives no rest. The singers ask me why I tremble when the night becomes too still. I say some loves are made of roses, some are blood that never heals. The moon remembers how you touched me, the streets remember where we cried, and every thorn inside my heart still keeps your fire alive. Blood and roses, love and pain. You kissed my heart, then left it in the rain. Blood and roses, fire and scars. I still remember who you are. Blood and roses, truth and lies. Blood and roses. If love must bleed beneath the moon, let it bleed where passion dies. Oh, mi vida, you burned my name. Oh, mi vida, I love the flame. Blood and roses, burning in the night. Ay, mi amor, you were my wrong and right. My soul belongs to Spain, to the fire and the rain. Ay, mi amor, I rise through every pain. I was born beneath the red sun, where the guitars learned to cry, with dust upon my father's hands and thunder in the sky. My mother sang beside the doorway, with a prayer inside her chest. She said the road will try to break you, but pride must never rest. The wind of old Andalusia still carries my family name, and every heartbeat in my body burns like an open flame. My soul belongs to Spain, to the blood inside my veins, to the streets that knew my sorrow, to the nights I danced in pain. My soul belongs to Spain, to the rose, the song, the flame. Ay, no surrender, I rise through every pain. Oh, sangre y fuego, oh, I stand again. Oh, mi destino, my soul belongs to Spain. They told me dreams were only silver, they told me honor had no price, but I have walked through empty pockets with fire burning in my eyes. I learned from scars and broken windows, from whispers hiding in the street. A man is more than what he carries when the world falls at his feet. Let them talk behind the curtains, let them judge what they don't know. I am roots beneath the mountain, I am rivers still to flow. My soul belongs to Spain, to the blood inside my veins, to the streets that knew my sorrow, to the nights I danced with pain. My soul belongs to Spain, to the rose, the song, the flame. Ay, no surrender, I rise through every pain. Alma, wake the night. Taco, ignite the fight. Guitarra, cry my family name. Turn my blood into a flame. Ay, mi tierra, hear my song. I have carried you so long. No golden crown, no silver chain. My soul belongs to Spain. Under stars of old Granada, I remember who I am. Not a shadow, not a servant, but the son of honest hands. Every road that tried to break me only taught my feet to stand. Every tear my mother swallowed, life's like fire in this land. So when the world demands my silence, I will answer with my song. I was born from dust and thunder, and my spirit still is strong. My soul belongs to Spain, to the blood inside my veins, to the streets that knew my sorrow, to the nights I danced with pain. My soul belongs to Spain, to the rose, the song, the flame. I, no surrender. I rise through every pain. If I fall with honor. If I bleed with pride. I would rather walk through ashes than let my name be denied. Let the storm come over Seville, let the moon burn over rain. I will keep my head held higher, for my soul belongs to Spain. Now the taverns know my footsteps, and the singers know my scars. Every rhythm in the plaza carries fire to the stars. I don't need a king's forgiveness, I don't need a noble name. I have truth inside my heartbeat, and a soul that sings for Spain. The city sleeps, but I remember the blood, the road, the flame. And every prayer I whisper softly rises proudly with my name. My soul belongs to Spain, to the blood inside my veins, to the streets that knew my sorrow, to the nights I danced with pain. My soul belongs to Spain, to the rose, the song, the flame. I, no surrender. I rise through every pain. My soul belongs to Spain, through the storm, through the chain. If I die before the morning, let the guitar speak my name. Sangre y fuego, I stand again. Mi destino, my soul belongs to Spain. My soul belongs to Spain, to the fire and the rain. I, no surrender. My soul belongs to Spain. The night she said goodbye, fire fell from the sky. Ay, mi amor. I watch my whole heart die. The moon was high above Sevilla. The streets were dressed in gold and red. The guitars were crying in the tavern for the love we left unsaid. She stood beneath the old white balcony with a rose against her chest. Her eyes were full of hidden thunder, and her hands could find no rest. She whispered, please don't hate me, but I cannot stay tonight. And every candle in the doorway lost a little of its light. The night she said goodbye, I saw forever close its eyes. She kissed me once beneath the moon, then left me burning in the lights. The night she said goodbye, my soul forgot how to fly. Ay, mi amor, I still ask the heavens why. Oh, mi vida, where did you go? Mi herida, only the night knows. Her father waited by the carriage, her mother prayed behind the door. They said a love like ours was madness, a fire they could not ignore. I had no gold upon my fingers, no palace, no family name, only a guitar and a promise, only a heart that burned in flame. She said, you gave me more than silver, but the world has chosen mine. Then placed her move beneath the starlight. The wheels cried softly on the stone. I stood there like a man forgotten, with the cold wind in my bones. She looked back once through tears and silence, like a saint who lost her prayer. Then the road swallowed her shadow and left her perfume in the air. The bells were ringing over Seville, but they sounded far away, and every promise that we buried rose like smoke at break of day. The night she said goodbye, I saw forever close its eyes. She kissed me once beneath the moon, then left me burning in the lies. The night she said goodbye, my soul forgot how to fly. Ay, 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 mi amor, I still ask the heavens why. Maybe love was not enough there, maybe fate was made of stone. Maybe some hearts burn together but still must die alone. Yet I would live that pain again, I would bleed through every song, just to hold her for one moment where my heart still belongs. Now I walk through old Granada, when the taverns close their eyes. Every woman dressed in black lace looks like her beneath the skies. I keep a rose inside my jacket, though its petals turn to dust. And every time the guitar trembles, I remember what we lost. The city sleeps, but I remember the kiss, the tears, the lie, and every lonely prayer returns to the night she said goodbye. The night she said goodbye, I saw forever close its eyes. She kissed me once beneath the moon, then left me burning in the lights. The night she said goodbye, my soul forgot how to fly. Ay, 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 mi amor, I still ask the heavens why. The night she said goodbye, I became a man of fire. If love must die beneath the moon, let it burn with my desire. Oh, mi vida, where did you go? Oh, mi vida, only the night knows. The night she said goodbye, fire fell from the sky. Ay, 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 mi amor, I watched my whole heart die. The streets remember us, our fire, our tears, our dust. Ay, 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 mi amor, our love was more than lust. I walked again through old Sevilla, where the lanterns used to glow. The night was dressed in red and silver, like the past refused to go. I heard your laughter by the fountain, I saw your shadow on the stone. And every corner of the city reminded me I'm still alone. They told me time would bury sorrow, they told me hearts forget the flame. But every street we walk together, hey, still keeps whispering your name. The streets remember us, the kisses and the broken trust, the moon above, the rose below, the love we couldn't let go. The streets remember us, the fire that turned into dust, remember us. Oh, mi vida, you were my flame. Oh, mi herida, I still speak your name. You wore black lace beneath the moonlight, with a red rose in your hair. Every man inside the plaza stopped breathing in the air. But when your eyes looked into mine, the world became a song. I knew the night would end in sorrow, but I followed you along. You whispered, love don't last forever, the dawn will tear us apart. But I was already burning, with your name inside my heart. The streets remember us, the kisses and the broken trust, the moon above, the rose below, the love we couldn't let go. The streets remember us, the fire that turned into dust. Mi amor. The streets remember us. Palmas, palmas, wake the night. Tacon, tacon, my soul takes flight. Guitarra, cry what I can't say. Bring her memory back my way. Ay, 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 Seville is burning. Ay, 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 my heart is yearning. One more rhythm, one more scar. The streets remember who we are. Your father watched from the doorway, your mother prayed behind the wall. They knew a love without permission would rise in flames and fall. I had no gold, no noble title, no promise dressed in silver chains, only a heart that beat too loudly, only a soul that spoke your name. You placed your hand upon my heartbeat, with tears you tried to hide, then kissed me like a final blessing and vanished with the light. The streets remember us, the kisses and the broken trust, the moon above, the rose below, the love we couldn't let go. The streets remember us, the fire that turned into dust. Ay, 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 mi amor. The streets remember us. Maybe love was born for sorrow, maybe passion cannot stay, maybe every burning promise must become smoke someday. But I would choose that night again, though it left my soul undone. For one moment in your arms was worth the pain to come. Now I walk through old Granada, with your ghost beside my chest. Every song the singers carry will not let my heart rest. The stones remember our footsteps, the windows remember our cries, and when the moon climbs over Spain, I see your face in the sky. The city sleeps but I remember the kiss, the rose, the flame. And every lonely midnight starts calling out your name. The streets remember us, the kisses and the broken trust, the moon above, the rose below, the love we couldn't let go. The streets remember us, the fire that turned into dust. Ay, 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 mi amor. The streets remember us, the streets remember us, even after love turned rust. If my heart forgets your face, the streets remember us, the streets remember us. Oh, mi vida, you were my flame. Oh, mi herida, I still speak your name. The streets remember us, our fire, our tears, our dust. The streets remember. 'Cause remember us. burns against my will. Ay, 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 mi amor, I love you still. I saw you by the old cathedral with moonlight in your hair. The bells were sleeping over Seville, but danger filled the air. You wore a rose against your shoulder, red like fire, soft like pain. And when your eyes looked into mine, I knew I'd never be the same. Your hand was promised to another, your heart was calling out to me. And every whisper in the shadows said this love could never be forbidden. Fire, your tears were silver, and morning came too soon. Forbidden love in Seville, a wound time cannot heal. Ay, 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 mi amor, I love you still. Oh, mi vida, you were my flame. Oh, mi herida, I still speak your name. Your father watched from the doorway with pride colder than stone. Your mother prayed beside the candles like she already knew I was gone. I had no gold, no noble title, no promise dressed in white, only a guitar and a heartbeat burning for you that night. You whispered, this is madness, the world will tear us apart. But when the palmas started rising, you placed your hand upon my heart. Forbidden love in Seville, we danced beneath the moon. Your lips were fire, your tears were silver, and morning came too soon. Forbidden love in Seville, a wound time cannot heal. Ay, 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 mi amor, I love you still. Palmas, palmas, wait the night. Tacon, tacon, no wrong, no right. Guitarra, cry what I can't say. Bring her memory back my way. Ay, 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 love and hiding. Ay, 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 hearts colliding. One more rhythm, one more thrill. Forbidden love in Seville. We met beneath the orange blossoms where the shadows kissed the wall. Your veil was trembling in the silence like it knew we'd lose it all. You said by dawn I must be leaving, do not follow where I go. But I held you like forever, though forever answered no. The stars looked down like silent judges, the moon refused to turn away, and every promise that we whispered became a scar by break of day. Forbidden love in Seville, we danced beneath the moon. Your lips were fire, your tears were silver, and morning came too soon. Forbidden love in Seville, a wound time cannot heal. Ay, 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 mi amor, I love you still. Maybe heaven closed the doorway, maybe fate had sealed our names, maybe love without permission must always end in flames. But I would choose your fire again, though it burned my soul in two. For one night inside your arms was worth a lifetime missing you. Now I walk through old Granada with your ghost beside my chest. Every candle looks like warning, every song denies me rest. They say you wear another promise, they say you never speak of me. But when the guitars cry at midnight, I know your heart is not free. The city sleeps, but I remember the kiss, the rose, the thrill, and every lonely prayer returns to forbidden love in Seville. Forbidden love in Seville, we danced beneath the moon. Your lips were fire, your tears were silver, and morning came too soon. Forbidden love in Seville, a wound time cannot heal. Ay, 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 mi amor, I love you still. Forbidden love in Seville still burns against my will. speak your name. Forbidden love in service still burns against my will.